Welcome to another segment of the Amateur Golf Link Show. I'm your host, Mike Lill, and today we're going to be visiting one of the newest courses in Johnson City, the Ridges. A private course, but for a limited time open to the public. Our PGA professional today is going to be Darren Howard. Darren and I are going to be taking you around playing two of the most challenging holes on this new course. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
I've been buying trucks at Darren Brothers for 34 years. I've got a 3500 dually. I use it every day, putting up hay, hauling cattle, whatever needs to be done, it'll do it. I like Darren Brothers Chevrolet because they're good, honest people. I like the vehicles they're selling. Chevy's good vehicles. They'll do the job for you.
Darty Brothers Chevrolet GOG Beagle in Gate City, Virginia, where the people make the difference.
Don't tee off till you check out Pros Golf Shop in North Johnson City, and now owner Sam Grog has purchased the Greenbrier Golf Center in South Johnson City. The Greenbrier offers over 20,000 square feet of greens tee area and 24 lighted mat areas with a certified PGA instructor, plus a fully stocked pro shop with Pros Golf's top quality clubs and accessories at amateur prices. We offer personal fitting with the Henry Griffith system, the premier club fitting system. Pros Golf and the Greenbrier Golf Center, golfing at its best.
You get the best of all worlds when you rent from East End Rentals and Celebrate. Celebrate rents more costumes and party items than anyone in the region, while East End Rentals rents more machinery and hardware than anyone else. So now you can handle king-size heavy loads.
Oh, baby!
Scare up a trench witch and clown around on your wash jobs. Or do what most folks do. Come to Celebrate for all your party needs and come to East End Rentals for everything else. They're side by side on the Bristol Highway, Johnson City.
During Zach's Furniture's incredible sleep sale this Friday and Saturday, you'll find all quality Jameson True Balance mattress sets in every size and firmness at the guaranteed lowest prices. Plus, this weekend only, when you buy any Jameson True Balance set, you receive a complete set of sheets, 2 pillows, and a mattress pad absolutely free, on top of the fact you pay nothing down, no payments, and 0 interest for 1 full year. During Zach's incredible sleep sale this Friday and Saturday at Zach's Furniture in Boones Creek in downtown Kingsport.
Welcome back to the Amateur Golf Link Show. This is Darren Howard. Darren, we appreciate you letting us come out today.
Glad to have you here.
Now, Darren, in the background here, I hear some noise going on. Can you elaborate a little bit on what's taking place behind us?
Well, right behind us here, we've got our new temporary clubhouse. In about 2 years, that'll be turned into our swimming and tennis facility. But for the next 2 years, that's going to be used as our clubhouse.
Okay, now, Darren, and also we're going to play a couple holes out here today. What do you have in store for us?
Well, we're going to play number 4. It's a relatively long par 4 with a creek going down the left-hand side, and we're going to go out to number 17. Not a long par 4.
Well, that sounds good. Let's go tee it up.
Let's go.
Well, Darren, this is a beautiful hole here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, this is our 9th hole, and it's a 474-yard par 4 that, as you can see, it goes out and it doglegs to the left a little bit, and it's got a creek that runs all down the left-hand side, and then you hit into sort of a smallish green. So okay. What more can you want?
Well, and it's also, from what you told me, it's the highest handicap hole on the course.
It's the #1 handicap hole on the golf course.
And like I told you, we were definitely going to play two of the most challenging holes out here. Well, Darren, why don't you go ahead and tee it up?
Okay.
Let's get started. You know, Darren, it would be nice to tell me how to play this hole here. How are you going to play it?
Well, there's a bunker that you see straight out there in the middle of the fairway, and I'm going to try to take this right at the right corner of that bunker. If you get it going a little too far left, you'll catch that creek, and then who knows what you'll make on the hole.
We don't want to do that.
No, we don't.
That's a perfect drive here, Darren.
Thank you.
Good looking drive.
Now it's your turn.
Well, you gave me something to shoot at after, that's for sure.
Keep it on the right side of that bunker. Well, you look like you've played this game before.
I'm learning. Well, let's go ahead and play these balls.
Let's do it.
Well, Darren, you look like you got me by about 20 yards.
Oh, it's
out
that
there.
titanium. It's extra distance.
There you go. Well, let's get up here and hit these balls.
All right.
Nice drive.
Well, you wasn't too bad yourself.
Well, Darren, it definitely looks like you got me maybe by 30 yards instead of 20.
I got lucky. Got lucky.
And Darren, I also noticed that you have marks out here at the 200 on the cart pass for the players.
We do. We have those markings at 100, 150, 200, and 250 on the par 5s, and that helps for the pace of play. Let people know how far they've got so they don't have to carry so many clubs out there.
Right. Well, that's good. And that's good. And it's also marked on the sprinkler heads out there in the fairways too also.
Correct. Those are also to the center of the green.
Because it's always good to be prepared because you may be 5 or 10 yards back from either the marker. So carry a
That's
couple
exactly
clubs
right.
out there.
That helps with the pace of play.
Well, let's go down and hit these balls.
Let's do it.
Well, Darren, it looks like I'm laying a couple yards back from 206, so a good 3-iron here should be good for me.
Let's try it.
And it looks like I got an excellent lie on these gorgeous fairways. Well, I caught that one a little off the toe, and it's short.
It's a little short, but I think you can chip up in one putt for par.
That's okay. Well, Darren, it looks like the wind's picked up a little bit.
Well, it has, and I think I'm going to have to take one more club than what I originally thought. So let's see what happens.
That's a good-looking shot there, Darren. Get on it.
Should be okay.
Well, that's a good benefit about bringing an extra club with you.
It sure is. And that way it's easy to go ahead and change and not hold up play.
Well, let's get up here and get these balls.
Well, you look like you're about 20, 30 yards short, but it'll be okay.
I can still get up and down from there.
That's right.
But that was a nice shot that you hit there.
Well, thank you. You know, even us golf professionals get lucky every once in a while.
Now, Darren, these greens are in really excellent shape.
Well, thank you. We try to keep them in good shape, and something that helps us is we request that all people wear soft spikes. It really helps out.
Well, Darren, soft spikes now, does it help the greens that much by wearing soft spikes?
Well, at the end of the day, you can really tell a difference. The surface is nice and smooth, and you just don't see all the marks that you usually see.
So in other words, play is just like first thing in the morning then?
It's exactly like going out first group of the day.
I'll be darned. Well, I can see the logic behind that now.
Oh, what a golf shot.
Hey,
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
You've been working on that?
We've been practicing that short game.
Well, I can tell you, practice has paid off. Well, Mike, it doesn't look like you need the flag here, so I'll go ahead and pull it out.
Okay. Well, Darren, you know, I must be the first person on here today with spikes on because this green looks in such good shape. You know, you can actually just see where I've walked coming onto the green.
Well, that'll just show you the difference right there. I mean, you noticed it right off the bat.
Absolutely. Well, let's see if I can make this 10-footer and get up and down on this hole.
Hey, make that putt. 4's like a birdie here.
Get in there. A little bit too much. Well, Darren, let's see you make that birdie putt.
Sure would be nice, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Oh, we just didn't have time to warm up this morning.
We just
I
didn't
guess
have
that's what we
time to
can say
warm
then.
up. I'll go ahead and knock that in.
Nice part, Darren.
Thank you.
Well, I definitely need to make this for bogey.
Good stroke. Very nice.
This is a really pretty hole.
Well,
Really
now you
pretty
can
hole.
see why this hole's so tough.
I can understand that. I sure can. All right, Darren, where are we going next?
We're headed to number 17 now. Another long par 4 downhill.
Great. Look forward to it.
Let's go get it.
I've been buying Jeeps from Darty Brothers for 30 years, and a Jeep will take you anywhere you want to go.
It's true, you just can't beat the dependability and reputation that makes Jeep #1 in four-wheel drives. And with Jeep's legendary sure-footedness, you'll feel right at home, even in the worst driving conditions.
I like my Jeep because it can go anywhere, and I like the fine people at Darty Brothers.
Come down and get your Jeep today at Darty Brothers Jeep in Gate City, Virginia, where the people make the difference.
Looking for a better night's sleep? Then don't miss Zach's incredible sleep sale this Friday and Saturday, where you'll find all famous name mattress sets at the guaranteed lowest prices, like this deluxe firm Simmons Beauty Rest queen or full-size set, reduced to only $288, or this luxury firm Simmons Maxipedic, only $248 queen or full set. Plus, when you buy this weekend, you pay nothing down, no payments, and free interest for 1 full year at Zach's Furniture in Boones Creek in downtown Kingsport.
Scientists say it will be at least 5 billion years before the sun burns out. Hope you have a really good heat pump.
This summer, let Air Temperature Control help you beat the heat. Serving Tri-Cities for over 12 years. A Compton Phillips company.
Welcome to the Greenbrier Tip of the Week. I'm Eric Presnell, and on today's segment we're going to talk about specialty shots, specifically side hill lies, how to approach them, where our ball position is, and how to aim them. Very simple procedure if we know what we're doing. Let's go over to find us a side hill lie and we'll discuss it further. First situation we have is the ball below our feet. The way that we would approach this, ball to be basically in the middle of our stance. Need a little bit more flex in my knees, a little bit more tilt at the waist, and it's a normal shot, but the ball is going to be influenced to go right off this lie, so we need to aim left. Need to aim more left with more lofted clubs than with less lofted clubs. If you practice this on the tee, it'll take you a long way in golf. It's the same way if I were on the other side. If the ball was above my feet, ball in the middle of my stance, I need to aim to the right because the ball is going to come left. Again, the more lofted the club, the more left it's going to come. The less lofted, the straighter it's going to stay. If you practice this, you can do yourself a lot of good by saving strokes on the golf course. We also have the situation of the ball being straight uphill. At this point, I want to think that if it's uphill, I'm going to move the ball up in my stance slightly and allow for the ball to curve a little bit to the left. Consequently, if the ball is going downhill, I need to play it a little bit back in my stance and allow for the ball to be influenced a little bit to the right, so I need to aim just a little bit left. If you take these simple approaches while dealing with unlevel lies, make it a lot easier and you'll cut strokes off your game. If you need any further assistance, contact your local PGA professional or come see me at the Greenbrier.
It's time to buy a brand new truck, and Darty Brothers Chevrolet in Gate City, Virginia is the place to get your new Chevy. So whether you need a truck for farming, forging the creek, pulling, or simply driving down the road, a Chevy truck is just a plain good vehicle to have around. Now remember, you don't have to wait until the cows come home to get a great deal on a great truck at Darty Brothers Chevrolet in Gate City, Virginia, where the people make the difference.
Looking for a better night's sleep? Then don't miss Zach's incredible sleep sale, Friday and Saturday, where you'll find all famous name mattress sets at the guaranteed lowest prices, like this Jameson Queen Size Deluxe Firm Bedding Set, which includes mattress and box springs, a complete set of sheets, 2 pillows, and a mattress pad. And on top of that, pay nothing down, no payments, and free interest for 1 full year, and all at only $3.99. And you'll sleep better tonight. Zach's Furniture in Boones Creek in downtown Kingsport.
Scientists say it will be at least 5 billion years before the sun burns out. Hope you have a really good heat pump.
This summer, let Air Temperature Control help you beat the heat. Serving Tri-Cities for over 12 years. A Compton Phillips company.
We wanted to stop and take a break from out on the golf course and bring you to the new development here at the Ridges. Now, Darren, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on out here?
Well, sure. We're in our first phase right now, which has about 150 home sites, and we currently have sold about 90 home sites, and we have about 60 left.
Now, Darren, the home behind us is available, and you also have some garden homes out here too.
Yes, we do, and if people would like more information about that, they can contact Mike Ferguson at Ridges Realty, and the number there is 753-0556, and his staff will be more than happy to help out.
And if you're looking to buy a home on a golf course, the Ridges has a lot to offer. Darren, are you ready to go play some more golf?
We sure are. Let's go.
Darren, what's in store for us on this hole?
Well, on number 17 here, we have a long par 4 again, 475 yards, and it's a little dog leg to the left, and as you can see out there, there's a rise out in the fairway where you've got to get your drive to, or it's going to be an awful long hole.
I can see that, and with the wind picking up and it's coming from the front of us, so
it's going to play tough.
It is. Well, let's tee it up and let's see what we can do.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, the honors are still yours, so.
Well, let's hit away.
Nice ball. Well, Darren, that's a tough shot to follow right there now.
Well, if anybody can do it, you can. Oh, that'll play nicely.
Well, we're going to take a break from the action here for a minute and talk about what happens when you get in the deep rough. Because if you're like me, all us amateurs have that situation that we're confronted with about getting in the deep stuff. And Darren here is going to tell us how to get out of it.
Let's do it.
Well, Darren, this looks like a good spot right here. It looks about 4 inches of rough here, so I'm just going to kind of place this ball down in here.
Make it really hard for me,
well,
right?
I mean, you know, we're all faced with this shot from time to time, and I think it'd be great to get out there and show some of the amateurs out there watching the show how to get out of a situation like this.
Okay.
Because now, in a situation like this, explain it, how to get out of it, Darren.
Okay.
What can I say?
Well, when you've got a situation like this, the ball's kind of nestled down in there, you really don't want to take a long iron. If the shot requires a long iron to get to the green, you want to kind of step back, take 7 or 8 iron and get it back in play, kind of take your lumps, as they will.
Well, I can understand that. So the best thing to do is just try to get it back out to where you can play it from the fairway.
That's the number one thing to do. People, high handicappers especially, the reason they stay high handicappers is because they're trying to pull off the miracle shot that can't be pulled off in 1 in 1,000 tries. So they need to just go ahead, get it back in play, and try to chip up to the green 1 putt and make their par.
Okay, well, Darren, can you step up here and demonstrate for us?
We'll do our best. What you want to do is get your hands on the club a little bit firmer. And as you can see on this shot, I've got a 7 iron, create a little bit more loft. On the shot, you want to actually hold on to the club a little bit more. You don't want the club releasing because that tall grass gets tangled up in the head of the club and turns it over, and then you hit those little dive shots and they stay in the rough. So you also want to create a little steeper angle on the way back, because that's going to create a descending blow back into the ball.
Okay.
So let me see if I can get this out of here for you. We'll step up, we'll choke down a little, get over the ball nice.
Excellent.
Well, now it's back out in there to play, and we can make par from there.
And I hope this tip has helped you out, because we're all, like I said, in this situation from time to time. Well, let's go up here and play our balls.
Let's go get them on the green.
Don't tee off till you check out Pros Golf Shop in North Johnson City, and now owner Sam Grogg has purchased the Greenbrier Golf Center in South Johnson City. The Greenbrier offers over 20,000 square feet of greens tee area and 24 lighted mat areas with a certified PGA instructor, plus a fully stocked pro shop with Pros Golf's top quality clubs and accessories at amateur prices. We offer personal fitting with the Henry Griffith system, the premier club fitting system. Pros Golf and the Greenbrier Golf Center, golfing at its best.
You get the best of all worlds when you rent from East End Rentals and Celebrate. Celebrate rents more costumes and party items than anyone in the region, while East End Rentals rents more machinery and hardware than anyone else. So now you can handle king-size heavy loads.
Oh, baby.
Scare up a trench witch and clown around on your wash jobs. Or do what most folks do. Come to Celebrate for all your party needs, and come to East End Rentals for everything else. They're side by side on the Bristol Highway, Johnson City.
Well, Darren, how far are we sitting out now?
Well, you're about 220 yards, and it's downhill, so you might want to take that into consideration.
So maybe I should just go out there prepared and take a 3-wood, maybe a 2-iron, just to be on the safe side.
That sounds good.
Well, Darren, at least we got 2 good lies here, and definitely reachable, I think.
Well, I think so. Just play that ball right at the flag.
I'm going to give it my best shot.
All righty.
You know, Darren, I don't even see that sand trap up there.
That's good. That's the thought you want.
But I tell you what, I think I'm in it.
You might be.
Oh, and I think it bounced on down in there.
Might give us a chance to work on that bunker play a little bit.
There we go. Nice looking shot there, Darren.
Might be over.
Well, I don't know, Darren, if I made it in the bunker or not. I mean,
well, we'll take a peek here and look. Yeah, it looks like you just caught the bunker.
oh, Lord. Well, this ought to be interesting, getting up and down on this hole now.
Get to work on that bunker game. Well, show me what you got.
Well, Darren, I'm definitely down here.
Well, on a shot like this, you just want to make sure you get the ball up onto the putting surface, and, you know, don't be a hero trying to make 4. You don't want to turn this into a 6. Just get it on the green.
Sit down, ball.
That's exactly what you want to do. Now you got a chance. Boy, that was really a great shot.
Thank you, Darren. Well, Darren, you want me to go ahead and pull it or leave it in?
Well, I'm off the green, so just go ahead and leave it in since I got a little downhill putt. I don't want it getting away from me.
Okay, let me go ahead and mark my ball. And oh, Darren, that was a nice putt.
Didn't have my Wheaties this morning. Let me me go ahead and take this flag out and tap that in.
Nice par, Darren.
Thank you. Let's see you knock this one in. Oh, what a great effort. Good putt. Well, five's not too bad on this hole.
Well, Darren, with the wind and the length of these holes, you know, it made it tough out here today, but I tell you what, that's what golf's all about. And Darren, we want to thank you and the Ridges for inviting us out here to play this new course. And folks, come on out here and let this course challenge your ability in this great sport of golf. We look forward to seeing you next week on the Amateur Golf Link Show.
Mike, it's been great. Let's go play a few more holes.
Sounds great.